This the whole season, this the soccer team season. If you wasn't with us last year, it's too late, you hear me? I know I say it every season, but this really is our year, gang. 4 major sports teams, and I swear one of them gon' win a ring. Tired of losing to the Saints and fighting they fans after the game. Tired of all them sad Sundays, right home on that MARTA train. It's different, bro. New quarterback. Yeah, this ain't Ritter, bro. Raheem gon' make sure everything cool, just like our kicker, bro. And you can't catch Bijan with a crew. Just take a picture, bro. And we gon' win way more than we lose. Yeah, we done up the score. Yeah, bro. In the field, but my seat's high as hell, though. But I put the filter on the pic so you can't tell, though. Say 28-3 around me, you gon' feel my shell toes. R.I.P. Kobe, but 24 AJ Terrell, bro. Yeah, bro. In the bird nest and y'all laying eggs, though. Even if we lose, the gang gon' still be a celeb show. Saying that you been down since day one, but I can't tell, though. If you really was, you would be screaming ATL, bro. Yeah, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. Man, I'm telling you, this our season. If you don't believe it, bet. Ain't nobody going back and forth with y'all, man. 12-5. 12-5. Put your money down. Ain't nobody got no time to talk about. The soccer team about to go crazy in the dome, too. United we stand. Divided we fall, I'm telling you. The Hawks gonna go crazy, too. I swear the Braves about to get it back together, man. It's our season and everything. I swear on everything, man. Y'all ain't touching us, man. New quarterback. Shout out my quarterback. Go crazy, cousins. All that talk about you, go crazy, cousins. Come back. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. I'm telling you, watch what happens. Watch what happens. This our season. Go play with us this year, man. We coming back in the all black with the red hat. You know what's going on. Nobody got no time to go back and forth with y'all, man. This is our year. Why wouldn't it be our year? Don't talk to me about what happened in the past. Talk to me about today. If it ain't about today, I don't want to hear it. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. I'm telling you. Don't worry about it. Y'all about to see. It's about to be clear. It's about to be clear. We run this how we want to run it. What's happening? And we back for another episode of the Next2Ball podcast, man. I feel like I've been away too long. When you do 2 episodes a week, it feel like that. When you only do 1, we probably go back to 1 a week for off season. But we are back for episode. What episode is this, man? We just running these motherfuckers up. We got to be put. This may be 60. This may be the 60th. Let me see. Let me check something out. Everybody hold your horses. 58? 58? That's all right. Episode 58, let me make sure on YouTube. Yeah, I guess so. Episode 58. Man, welcome back for another episode of Next2Ball podcast. Episode 58. Man, we got to do something special for episode 60. Got to have somebody, a real name in this bitch. Good morning, Atlanta. Good afternoon to Georgia. Good evening to the world, man. So much has went on in the last week. This last time I talked to y'all, we was going into Game 6. Going into Game 6 in Indiana. And my, did Indiana come to play in Game 6. They whooped ass. They won by 20, convincingly. And set us up for a Game 7. When was the last time we had a Game 7 in the finals? I'm thinking LeBron and Steph somewhere in there. Everything else been pretty coastal. Been a minute. And what a game it was about to be. What a game it was about to be, man. But you hate injuries, but it's a part of the game. That's why when I play 2K, I turn that shit off. I don't need that shit. The injuries is a part of the game though, and Tyrese and the world knew it. As soon as it happened, I hated it for him. Everybody hated it for him. Everybody besides OKC. Everybody outside of that arena hated it for him. It seemed like OKC got louder when that nigga got hurt. But and you saw it, people talking about his rig. All these guys with number 0 getting hurt. Damian Lillard, number 0. Tatum, 0. Halliburton, 0. Now, it could be some kind of conspiracy. It could be some truth to it. Maybe for them first 2. But
They zoomed in on Halliburton shit, and and I ain't never seen one pop. I ain't no doctor or nothing, but that looked bad. That looked bad. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because that shit was like sometimes all you can do is laugh at some shit. You know what I'm saying? That one, you see the muscle. You saw the muscle it looked like it snapped. Like the way they describe it is exactly how it looked. I felt it. I heard it. It was like you pulled a rubber band too far and it didn't come back. It just snapped. And so he's out for a while. You know, he was hot too. He was hot before it happened. I hated for him. He was 3 for 4 from 3. Had hit his last 3. They was up 2. Like it was setting up to be. He played so good, and Indiana played so good in this series. There's always going to be the question of what if on OKC. There's always going to be the question of, but if Halliburton didn't get hurt, because you're gonna be hard pressed to convince everybody that OKC was gonna win that series regardless. Like I'm one of them. I'm niggas. Psh, I don't know. At that point, nigga, because the way I'm gonna just say it like this, I have been denying the Pacers all year, so I never believed in them. But shit, nigga, they done made it to Game 7. At this point, why not? Why not them? It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game at that point. So I hate that it ended like that. People will say about the injury, but the flip side of that is somebody gets injured every year. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, from the worst player on the roster to on the sorriest team to maybe the best player in the NBA, somebody always gets injured, and it just so happened to be these 3 players at this time. You can't control that, and you can't be mad at OKC for going out there and doing their job. Like, people be like, well, Pacers were hurt. Was the OKC not supposed to play? Like, were they supposed to be like, we're just gonna wait till this nigga heal up and we'll play him again in 9 months? No, they had to do what they had to do. Had to do what they had to do. That's the game. So shout out to OKC. Shout out to Shea winning the championship, winning the Finals MVP. It is what it is. The Shea, people are gonna hate on him because he's a foul merchant or whatever you want to call it, whatever the case may be. Do whatever gets you the W, man. If that's what works for you, then do it. You can't be mad that he found a loophole in the system. You know what I mean? You can't hate on that type of shit. So I'm not mad. I'm not as much of a non-Shea fan I am. I'm not mad at the results of it because it is what it is. They won 68 games this season. Let's just go on and be honest about that. They won a total of 84 games. They won 84 games this year. So they were the best team from the beginning of the season, at the middle of the season, at the end of the season. So at the end of the day, if you're Vegas and you put all the odds on Shea at the beginning of the season, you know what I'm saying? It was a good bet. They're a good team. And you can't be mad that the best team won. Especially the best team won once Tyrese went out. They the best. They by far the best team. Now, what would have been interesting for me is if the Pacers could have found a way to win, because that wasn't gonna do nothing but prove my case that Trae Young ain't never had no motherfucking team like that. That's what it always resort back to me. I wanted the Pacers to pull it out so I could tell y'all niggas, see, just give Trae, because you remember Trae had a chance. The Hawks had a chance to get Pascal Siakam. You remember? So you know what I'm saying. So if they could have pulled it out, I'd have been like, see, just put some pieces around Trae, and we'll see what we can do. But they looked like the Hawks without Trae in that fourth quarter. Really, they didn't though. They fought with honor. They fought. All the Pacers fought. Oh, T.J. McConnell, fucking Larry Bird. Man, that white boy was doing whatever he wanted to do. And because I'm not an athletic guy, I'm not a tall guy. So I love when players who don't have no athleticism and no height go out there and still find a way to create. Because when you don't have no athleticism and no height, your buck is gonna look way different than everybody else's. You gonna have to use a lot of creativity, a lot of same foot, same hand layups, a lot of under the rim shit, like where he be making them niggas run into the rim, like the little quick floats, the middies. Oh my gosh, the way T.J. McConnell scores is just he ain't got enough. He ain't got enough. T.J. McConnell is like a relief pitcher. You know what I'm saying? He only good for like 2-3 innings. When you make that nigga pitch the whole game, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad, and that's what happened. So by the fourth quarter, when he's supposed to be sitting down and Tyree's supposed to be in the game, they full court pressing him, and he tired as shit. But he had an out of body experience for like 10 minutes though. Like he had that third quarter, he had an extreme out of body. He looked over at the crowd and said, "They can't fucking guard me." I said, "Oh shit!" If it wouldn't have been right. It wouldn't have been right. Legacies would have been tarnished if TJ McConnell would have found a way to pull out the championship. What you guys say, Will?
He was trying, man.
Oh, he gave it his all.
I mean, he was out rebounding. He out rebounding the 7-footers.
He was doing everything.
That's what you got to do, like you said, when you ain't got no skills.
We ain't got no skills. You got to work harder than everybody else.
And that's what he was doing.
And he worked harder than everybody else. But he got some. All his buckets come off skill. Like all his shit, everything that TJ McConnell does comes off skill and hustle. Like he's a very skilled player, you know. And Nimhart played hard. It's just all these guys. And I saw, you know, what it really boiled down to is you really saw how important, you know, people talk about numbers, Tyrese Halliburton numbers, and he don't have the numbers. You saw how important he was to Indiana when them niggas couldn't get the ball past half court. I mean, it was a point in there where they tried to have Obi Toppin running point guard. Like literally nobody could get the ball down half court. So it would be past half court. So you saw the value. You saw the value of Tyrese Halliburton. So shouts out to at the end of the day, shouts out to OKC. The bigger picture though is now that the season is over, the East is wide open next year. Like I have no clue who could come out. If I had to just bet some money today, the Knicks would be back. The Sixers, I feel like they'll have a bounce back year. Because who is at the top? All the top niggas is gone. All the top. Boston's not Boston anymore. Boston, not only is Jason Tatum not there, Boston also traded Drew Holiday. So Drew Holiday is in Portland for Anthony Simmons. So Boston's a completely different team. You go to Milwaukee, we don't know what Giannis gonna do yet. And Dame Lillard not playing. And I stand on a stage and say every week that nobody wants Kyle Kuzma to be their second best player. So I don't know where Giannis going. Who else? And then you look at the Pacers. The Pacers, they were in the top 5 team. No Halliburton. So you can expect some new top 5 teams next year. The only one that's going to still be number 1, number 2, Cleveland will be back. Their injuries aren't you know what I'm saying, long-term injuries. They'll be, if they're healthy, they're back. I feel like I said the Sixers will be back, revamped. I just can't count out Joel Embiid. As much as people don't like him, I can't count out Joel Embiid. Who else? Detroit will be back. Detroit will be a top 5 team next year. I said Cleveland. Gonna be number one, number 2, because it's too wide open. It's too easy for them right now. Orlando will be top 5 somewhere in there. Healthy Orlando, and then them Hawks gonna be rounding it out at the bottom, right in our spot. Catch us 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Any of that. That's us. That's up for grabs for us, baby. So expect to see us first round. I don't know, man. I don't know, because it's so crazy. We already see that KD isn't coming. KD went to Houston, which is I mean, he's from Texas, so I guess that's kind of sort of. Is he from Texas, or did he just go to Texas? Let me see. Let me see.
You think we're gonna be good and healthy though?
Who, the Hawks?
Yeah,
they better be. Why wouldn't they be?
What was Jalen? What was his
shoulder? Shoulder. He keep dunking the ball hard as fuck. Where the fuck is Kevin Durant from?
Man, if we had a full team.
I know he was born in D.C., so but niggas ain't going to the Wizards. He played at Texas, though. I do remember that. Houston, overnight, they became, well, they were already a top 2 team. They were already a top 2 team. Right. But I don't feel like they're a championship team, but they one piece away. That's a big step, though. That was a big step. I mean, last year they went home in the first round. So I think if KD was on the Rockets for this last playoff run, I think they would have beat the Warriors.
Yeah, they would have definitely beat the Warriors.
I think they would have beat the Warriors. Instead of Jalen Green, who was out there giving concert dates, 3 for 13, 4 for 15, 6 for 19. He wasn't even shooting that many shots at some games. He was just shooting 2 for 8, 2 for 9. Yeah. Like, KD is a guarantee. As much as people hate KD, you know what I'm saying? KD is a guaranteed 27, 6 and 5 every night. Even at this age right here. Last year he averaged 27, 6 and 5. And I know people want to talk about Phoenix didn't make the playoffs. I told y'all early they wasn't making the playoffs because they ain't had no point guard and they ain't have a center. And you just want to throw players on a team together, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, KD, and just think it's gonna work. It's not a real team. It's not a real team. So that's why that didn't work. But put him on a team with a point guard in Van Vliet, a wing defender in goddamn a Sword Thompson, and is it a Sword or a man? One of them, whichever time. It don't matter. If you got one of the Thompson twins, you got a good one. And a center in fucking Sengun, Baby Jokic, and Steven Adams. This is Tariq Eason. Like Houston has a loaded team, and to drop in Kevin Durant and replace him with Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, that's a lot.
That's a good move.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
So Phoenix is just bust.
Phoenix tanking. But I said that. I said KD gonna leave, and I said Devin Booker not gonna want to play with Bradley Beal. And Devin Booker's already reportedly requesting a trade. That's from Rich Paul. So you know what I'm saying. Phoenix gonna be a bottom feeder next year.
They're gonna be worse than the Hawks.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be worse than the Hawks. They're gonna be worse than the Hawks because Bradley Beal gonna be their best player. Because he's not gonna get traded to nowhere that he want that unless he want to go. Because him and LeBron the only niggas in the league with no trade clause. So if I'm Bradley Beal, you're not trading me nowhere that I ain't getting a ring. Because I can sit here and get $50 million a year.
And Devin Booker, he's still there, right?
He's still there, but he requested a trade. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's per Rich Paul. So yeah, that's per Rich Paul.
Where would he go?
Devin Booker?
Yeah.
There's a lot of places Devin Booker can go.
Go to the Hawks.
Could he go to the Hawks? He can definitely go. Ooh.
No.
And see, the thing about the Hawks, when we get all these people, unless you're getting a certified like a Giannis or a KD, I'd rather just see what we got. What we got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're getting somebody like that, I don't want no Paul George, no washed up niggas. Like Devin Booker ain't washed up, but
no,
can Zachary Ricochet be Devin Booker? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
How old is Devin Booker?
Like 28, 29, 30. Like Devin Booker ain't no young nigga. Now he was on the same team with Cat in college.
Okay.
They got to be the same age, somewhere in there. Let me see. Devin Booker. Him, D'Angelo Russell, they all in that same. Yeah, he 28. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. Am I willing to try it? Because they're going to want a lot for Devin Booker. Am I willing to give up like a Risa Shea and a Dyson Daniels?
I don't know, man.
Am I willing to give up Jalen Johnson?
Hell no.
The only thing else that we got is Trey.
No.
And if you're doing that, it ain't no point. We just got to sit. We got to see what we got. So that's why we can't get no better, can't get no worse. We're in that middle range where, you know what I'm saying, can't nothing good happen to us, but can't nothing bad happen to us either. We just okay
game,
enough to be sorry every year.
Just hope we just go there, be excited.
That's it. That's all you can hope for.
And hopefully upset some shit.
Couple alley-oop. Yeah, it's always whatever win we get is an upset. We're not going to anything favorite. So we always come in looking for an upset. We not top dogging nothing.
Damn.
It's just the rate of dice roll. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Like the league, it's a lot going on right now. Somebody else got traded before I got. CJ McCullough got traded.
Oh, he did?
CJ McCullough got traded to the Wizards for Jordan Poole. So Jordan Poole is with Zion and who else they got out there? Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, DeJounte Murray, if he comes back.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that means anything. I think they're still a bottom feeder team. New Orleans, I don't really see what their plan is. They may blow it up too, though.
What about San Antonio?
San Antonio gonna be good.
You think they're gonna be good?
San Antonio not only got the second pick, they still got De'Aaron Fox and Wemby coming back, and they got the rookie of the year and Stephon Castle. They got Devin Vassell. Like, I mean,
okay.
KD had some good options. He was saying San Antonio, Houston, or who else was he saying? It was one more. I can't. It don't even matter now. He went to Houston. Miami. I ain't get that one, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I didn't understand why he didn't want to go to Minnesota either. I felt like that was.
I think it was because of Ant.
Why not?
I don't think he wanted to play with Ant, man. Because Ant required a ball.
KD 37. He don't need the ball. Get the fuck out the way.
But he want the ball.
See, he want to go somewhere where if he win a ring, it's no question that it's because of him.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's what KD really want, which is why he didn't go to my choice for him, which was OKC. But he wants to go somewhere where if he wins a ring, I'm the reason we won this. I put them over the top. Because for right now, his narrative on his career is, I wouldn't have a championship if it weren't for Steph Curry.
And it's fucking with him too, because he responds to people online.
He's a female when it comes to that. He love a good Twitter battle. That boy Twitter fingers. He's the real Twitter fingers. The Giannis move, whatever Giannis does is gonna shake the league though. Like even if he stays, because then they're gonna say, like, because the only reason I can see him saying is they told him, we're committed to putting some pieces around you. Like, because if anything short of that, I'm out. Like I don't get what reason he would have to stay.
So, but that would be, they gonna make it this year. They ain't nothing out there this year, right? Who they gonna get to put around him this year?
And that's not for Giannis. Giannis probably telling them, I don't know who y'all need to get. Y'all should have got KD. That's y'all who y'all need. Y'all need to figure that shit out. Because I'm doing my part. I'm giving 30, 15, and 5 every night.
Every night.
The least y'all could do is find out who else in the league is available. Do I got to get online and do that too? That's a lot. That's a lot. What are y'all responsibility? Y'all asking me who out here? Bitch, watch the game. I don't know. But the season has concluded. One thing about basketball though is year round. Like these trades will keep us talking for at least a week or two. Then the draft next week. Then we go to summer league, and then we right back in preseason in August, September. So basketball moves kind of quick. Basketball is so entertaining, it's a soap opera, and it never really sleeps. So the trades are gonna keep coming in. More basketball talk, not current, but I know everybody been talking about that. Tracy McGrady saying that he would have won a ring with Shaq. Let me just go on and get. Why do they continue to disrespect your name when you're not here to defend yourself? Y'all got my nigga fucked up, man. Y'all don't realize how good Kobe Bryant was, bro. And I come here and I gotta preach this shit to y'all every fucking week. Bro, has T-Mac ever made a defensive team in his life?
Never.
In his life, has he ever made a defensive team? Okay, that's one though. Check that one off. Has T-Mac ever made it past the first round on a team that he started on? Ever? No. I know he had. You ain't got to. Yeah, what Cat Williams you say? Don't worry, I'll wait. No, he hasn't. Like this is a nigga who's perennially getting put out in the first round. And I know Shaq is Shaq, but people understand. Shaq was great from the time he came into the league until them last couple years in Miami. The rings he got was with Kobe. He got one with D Wade, but we consider D Wade a top 5 shooting guard. D Wade was a monster. T-Mac wasn't even durable. So when you saying hypotheticals like this, nigga, are we speaking in real terms? Because in real terms, nigga, what season did you complete? Like, would you have even been there for a finals run? Like, can we factor that in? You stayed hurt. Like, what are we talking about here? You just gonna automatically be healthy as fuck because you on Shaq team? That don't make sense to me. Not only that, man, haven't I seen you be up 3-1 in playoffs before? Haven't I seen you be up 3-1 in the first round and lose them? Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Haven't I seen you go on the stand and playing Utah and saying, I don't know why the fuck we lost, but I guarantee we won't lose game 7? That wasn't you? That wasn't you? And then commits to lose game 7? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Vice versa, what the fuck y'all think Kobe would have did with Ron Artest and Yao Ming on his team? Ooh. Yeah, gotta ask me, because I seen what Kobe did with Ron Artest. He won a ring. You got niggas that Kobe won a ring with, and you can't get out the first round, but you out here disrespecting the dead. Talking about I would have got one with Shaq. Why are you so convinced? Are we just sure? Are we just positive? Are we just positive right now? Just without a shadow of a doubt. T-Mac over Penny Hardaway. We sure about that? Is that guaranteed? Are we sure about that? If we can conclude, because I'm not convinced that player for player, I don't know who I'm taking first. It's debatable. At minimum, it has to be debatable. I know they play two different positions and whatever, but at minimum, it has to be debatable. Penny didn't win a finals with this nigga.
Right.
They was saying Penny was one of them ones like that.
Yep.
The same praises T-Mac got, Penny got.
Yep.
He had his own shoe. He had a little Penny. He had commercials. He was that nigga. He was that nigga. They put Jordan out of the playoffs. He didn't win a champion. It ain't just, oh, just give me Shaq and I got a ring. No. First of all, Kobe wasn't the only thing. As good as Kobe was, first team all defense and averaging 30. First of all, T-Mac, you ain't never been on the first team all defensive team. That wasn't the only thing Shaq had on the team. We was loaded, nigga. It took a lot for the Lakers to get a ring. The Lakers had a lot before they got Kobe and didn't win a ring. The Lakers had fucking Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Robert Horry was still there, fucking Horace Grant was over there. They got fucking Ron Harper, all that shit. None of that shit worked until Kobe started being Kobe. You needed him to be him. That includes locking up the other perimeter player. That includes all of that shit. So when you see when T-Mac, when you out there just saying me and Shaq going to work, well, counter in that Kobe was also running chasing Iverson and running and chasing Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all probably could have beat the Nets with you and Shaq. You may have got one, T-Mac. I just don't say it like it's just a given that you just could, anybody, because this is the only thing I don't like when it comes down to that. When you say it like that, it just feels like anybody could have won one with Shaq. And that's used to degrade what Kobe did. That's disrespectful. Because if you was that good, why you didn't do it by yourself? Kobe did. Kobe went to the finals 3 times without Shaq. So when we talk about, you know what I'm saying, anybody could have just filled in right here, it's only a few. It's only a few. And it got to be a nigga that's willing to give up a better part of himself to let Shaq be him. Because Kobe proved, you know what Kobe did? This is how good Kobe is. Kobe was good enough to know he could score 40 every night, but the better option was Shaq. Which is why as soon as Shaq left, Kobe started hitting 50s and 60s and 80s and shit. You think he had just found that skill over the summer when Shaq left? No, nigga. I was honing back because, nigga, I'm feeding the big fella. Because that's the game plan, because I really want to fucking win. That's a whole mindset thing. See, it ain't just who's good and shit like that. I don't know if Jordan would have just took a back seat to Shaq. Like, I don't know if T-Mac wanted, because you're not going to be able to get your 32. You're not going to be able to get, that's Shaq. You get yours in the fourth. That's Kobe had to wait the whole game to the fourth quarter when they go hack a Shaq and all that shit. Then Kobe explode. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to do that, Kobe was our point guard. Like, Derek Fisher didn't run our offense. Kobe was the one out there getting 7-8 assists with his 28, 29 points and playing defense. I'm just saying, don't, you slight my nigga when you say, I would have got a ring with Shaq. When they do it like anybody, that's how it sounded to me. That's just how it sound. That's how it sounded to me. Because then my next question is, you on the Lakers with Shaq, where the fuck is Kobe? What team he on? What team he on? Put him somewhere else in the league. Oh, then what? Let's say Kobe fuck around any other teams in the West that was in the playoffs. Let's say Kobe was in Phoenix with a healthy Steve Nash. Let's say Kobe was in Dallas with Dirk. Let's say Kobe was on the Spurs with Timmy. Then what happened? Do you still get a championship? Does it say Kobe and Chris Webber on the same team? Do you still get one then? Because does he just not exist when you win in the championship? Is he just not in the league? Like, he's somewhere, right? He's somewhere in the league. Okay. All I'm saying, come on now. Let's be realistic about this shit now. Niggas be killing me. And T-Mac do that a lot. Like, I've seen him when they be talking about him versus Kevin Durant one-on-one and shit. He be like, y'all don't know who I am and shit. Like, nigga, we know who the fuck you is. Like, we respect you, T-Mac. We respect you. But it's hard when you don't play when you're not playing full seasons, and when even in the seasons, like, it's people who've had shortened careers because of injuries. But nigga, like Derrick Rose, shortened career because of injury. In that little time period, oh my gosh, MVP, Eastern Conference Finals appearance twice. You know what I'm saying? So, T-Mac, where's them moments at? I understand you had the 13 and 30 seconds. 13 and 30 seconds versus the Spurs. Great regular season player. 62-point game, 60-point game, scoring champ. I get all that, brother. I get all that. But I'm just saying, when it come down to winning basketball, where is that at? Because that's what it's going to take to win with Shaq. That's what's needed over there. They be getting me worked up, bro. They be getting me worked up about this nigga, dog. I love my nigga too much to just let y'all play on my nigga top like that. So I just don't be going for it, man. We're not gonna hold y'all too long. I got a new editor, so the video's about to be fire. New videos coming. Make sure y'all follow that Twitch too. There's something else I wanted to tell. Who else got traded? There's some more folks got traded. Hold up. Still no coach for the Knicks. I don't know what they was doing. Knicks got a lot going on. Cause you know niggas don't want to play with it's been chatter. Niggas don't want to play with his daddy. Rick Brunson daddy. Jalen Brunson. They say Jalen Brunson daddy too close to the team. They don't like how he assistant coach and shit like that. So that's maybe where the change. That's where the. And then they've hinted at it. They've shown like they got that new site that not a site, but that new page that be finding what them niggas be saying on the court and like be zooming in on their little So yeah, they did have one where Dante DiVincenzo was popping shit at Jalen Brunson and Rick Brunson, like get your daddy off the sideline, nigga. Like saying shit saying walked by Rick Brunson and was like, yeah, you was doing this at Villanova too. Like saying shit like that. So there could be chatter. Niggas don't like a nigga with a daddy, dog. I'm telling y'all. No, I hated it worse for that injury. Tyrese Halliburton daddy. He was crying. That's a good father. I don't think that's his real daddy. They'll look shit alike. I don't know, but at this point, even if you're not, nigga, just claim him. Just claim, like, if Tyrese Halliburton found out, if Tyrese Halliburton dad found out that that wasn't his real son, I wouldn't fuck it. At this point. The run he's on right now, at this point. Tyrese Halliburton had a 2018 LeBron run in this playoffs. Like, it's so sad that it had to end the way it ended. For what he did this whole playoffs, how many amazing game winners he had and comeback wins and things of that nature, for it to end on him tearing the ACL is just, Achilles, it's really sad. It's really sad. The amount of point guards that tore their Achilles or ACL this season, from Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying? So many of them. What you about to say? Probably, because he got hurt in June. He got hurt in the playoffs. You get what I'm saying? Was Tyrese Halliburton going to be out for the year? I would assume so. That's a year injury. Okay. Especially because his was already strained. You know, I'm no doctor or nothing like that, but my sister actually is a real doctor, and she said because he was playing on it so much, it made it worse. So she said he probably shouldn't have been medically cleared to play. But I was under the impression like, hey, nigga, it's the finals. I don't give a fuck what a doctor say. I'm playing. Because, you know, she's speaking from a doctor's standpoint, and I'm speaking from a nigga who watches basketball and knows how hard it is for a nigga to get back to the finals. And sometimes you only get one opportunity. So if you know what I'm saying, these niggas done risk their life. I'm not saying they're going to risk their lives, but I put it all on the line for this shit because this is what I worked my whole life for. After you get the bag, what you work your whole life for also is to win and be considered one of the greats. So a nigga will risk his Achilles for that shit. A nigga will risk his arm and a leg to be able to hoist up the Lombardi. I mean, I said the Lombardi, the Bill Russell, the Bill Russell championship. Oh man, I miss football, but that's just what it is. So he'll be out for a year. Kyrie gonna be out for a year. Tatum gonna be out for a year. Damian Lillard gonna be out for a year.
You know, they saying that it's because of the extended
season. They say that. I don't know what it is. They say it's the shoes that these niggas be wearing. Like these niggas wear a lot of low top. I think these niggas is just doing more moves. They just doing more with their body than they used to. all that herky jerky dribbling shit. Like I think they just doing more shit with their body. Like shit that niggas in the 80s wasn't doing. When you run a straight line and dribble like this, you ain't gonna tear shit. When you shoot underhand free throws, it's hard to tear some shit. But when you out there, you know what I'm saying, pat, sidestep and shit, you may fuck some shit up. Right. Shooting from half court and shit, it take a little more. I just think they just doing a lot more than they used to do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been increase of injuries in football. Same amount of niggas been getting hurt because they doing the same motherfucking moves.
Hey, man, because they travel with me, man.
What?
That Euro step shit, I mean, but it ain't traveling now. But, I mean, back in our day, that shit was traveling like a motherfucker. And they...
my daddy hate all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Euro steps, side steps. My daddy be like, if you not taking 2 steps forward and putting the ball up right after, you traveling. So I can't even play my daddy one-on-one.
What about this gathering thing?
Oh, the zero dribble. The zero dribble. Oh, that's new. It's a nigga on Instagram called MDW Basketball, and he be doing all them. You ain't never seen him where he be doing all the moves. He be like, this ain't a travel, but he'll do like 2 hops and a skip and shit like that and spin around. He be like, but in NBA rules, this is legal. I want to fight him. So find him. Only real angle, that nigga like a big ass 6'4", 6'5" ass nigga. But if he was doing that shit at 5'5", me and him had to meet outside. Cause nigga, you not gonna play in my motherfucking face and tell me this ain't no motherfucking travel. Nigga got luggage, man. But yeah, that's what I really think it is. Like when you look at the niggas who getting hurt, these is niggas who doing a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit. Kyrie doing some of the most moves we ever seen. Tyrese Halliburton running full speed, doing a lot of moves. Jason Tatum, the king of the 3-step back. You know what I'm saying? It's just freak accidents, man, and you can't really control it. You lunging off your body. You playing year round. You've been playing year round for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, these niggas weren't getting ACLs because in the summer they had to go work at the factory. They had a real job, so they had to go be a family man. These niggas don't never stop playing basketball. They weren't even going to the Olympics in the 80s. U.S. wasn't even doing all that. So now they're doing all that shit. So I mean, you know, they doing Drew leagues, everything. You know what I'm saying? Basketball literally never stops for these guys. So you bound to. It's almost your body's like it's like a car. You know what I'm saying? Tires wear out. Like tires wear. If you ride 200,000 miles, expect to need some new tires. You done ran 2,000 laps, expect to need some new feet. You may need a new ACL after this. You done did a lot with that one. That's what I think. I don't think you need a degree to do that. I don't think that's that hard.
That makes sense.
You feel me? I think that's, you know what I'm saying? But what do I know? You know what I'm saying? I just sit here and do this podcast for the people. But, man, the new song is on the way. I should be shooting a video for it this week before I go out of town. Falcon season is on the way back. Follow my Twitch, man. I've been doing a lot of twitching lately. I've been giving like 15, 16 hours a day on Twitch. I'm locked in. I got my camera now, so it's really up and stuck. Other than that, man, I'll talk about everything I want to talk about. Let me make sure. I don't want to leave y'all hanging. Excuse me. Nah, we good. But yeah, stay tuned because what's about to happen is right around this time, draft next week, a lot of trades gonna be happening. So we're gonna be staying up to date with that. It's gonna be going real crazy. Expect the Lakers to start making their moves real soon so they can go on and get a center. And then after that, after all the good players are gone, then the Hawks will make their move. So we'll be and right after everybody done with everything, right after everybody's done shopping, we'll be at the clearance rack picking up fucking Obi Toppin and and Paul George. But make sure y'all follow the podcast, man. Next2Ball podcast, YouTube, Odyssey, wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram. Other than that, DJ, take us out of here.
This the soccer team season. If you wasn't with us last year, it's too late, you hear me? I know I say it every season, but this really is our year game. 4 major sports teams, and I swear one of them gon' win a ring. Tired of losing to the Saints and fighting they fans after the game. Tired of all them sad Sundays, ride home on that MARTA train. It's different, bro. New quarterback. Yeah, this ain't Ritter, bro. Raheem gon' make sure everything cool, just like our kicker, bro. And you can't catch Bijan with a crew. Just take a picture, bro. And we gon' win way more than we lose. Yeah, we done up the score. Yeah, bro. In the field, but my seat's high as hell, though. But I put the filter on the pic so you can't tell, though. Say 28-3 around me, you gon' feel my shell toes. R.I.P. Kobe, but 24 AJ Terrell, bro. Yeah, bro. In the bird nest and y'all laying eggs, though. Even if we lose, the game gon' still be a celeb show. Saying that you been down since day one, but I can't tell, though. If you really was, you would be screaming ATL, bro. Yeah, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. Man, I'm telling you, this our season. If you don't believe it, bet. Ain't nobody going back and forth with y'all, man. 12-5. 12-5. Put your money down. Ain't nobody got no time to talk about. The soccer team about to go crazy in the dome, too. United we stand. Divided we fall, I'm telling you. The Hawks gonna go crazy, too. I swear the Braves about to get it back together, man. It's our season and everything. I swear on everything, man. Y'all ain't touching us, man. New quarterback. Shout out my quarterback. Go crazy, cousins. All that talk about you, go crazy, cousins. Come back. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. I'm telling you, watch what happens. Watch what happens. This our season. Go play with us this year, man. We coming back in the all black with the red hat. You know what's going on. Nobody got no time to go back and forth with y'all, man. This is our year. Why wouldn't it be our year? Don't talk to me about what happened in the past. Talk to me about today. If it ain't about today, I don't want to hear it.